Bonjour, welcome back to another video. Here we're playing Standard with me, Mite, and today we're diving into the aggressive archetypes. With the formats being this go bigger mesh between midrange and then all the truck selects trying to outgun each other, I wanted to take a look at the white cards that have some disruptive elements and hit really hard. And what else to try them in than humans, which is now perhaps a possible tribal archetype. Not only we have soldiers, we also have humans these days. Melira, the Living Cure, is the new powerful human card that is not just great stats in itself, but also protection for one of your other very good humans, which we come to later, because I mean there's so many humans you want to protect in this deck, or it doesn't even matter, but human can also be any creature or artifact. It means that Sigarda, Champion of Light, can be protected. Anointed Peacekeeper can be protected when it's naming a very good card. Intrepid Adversary can be protected, comes back to the battlefield, so you have to pay more mana again. That's a bit awkward, but nonetheless, Melira protects a lot of your powerful creatures, Adeline too, of course, and yeah, and then in itself is already a great card. It's just super pushed. The other new cards, Skrelv, Defector, Mite. I mean, this is one of the best aggressive cards you could imagine. Protecting. We're talking about protecting. If you can keep a Thalia and Anointed Peacekeeper on the board against these go bigger decks, they have to pay more while they're being dealt damage, while your 1-drops and everything else is delivering the pain. They're sooner or later dead, and yeah, this is just a combination of things that are really annoying. So like a hard-hitting hate beers deck. And yeah, so we played a good 1-drops. We have 8 good human 1-drops, which is awesome. We have Katilda here, which ramps our stuff up, pumps our board out, and is very good with Adversary. Of course, if you have a bunch of mana, you can pump up your board even more. Yeah, in itself, just a human protected from werewolves might come up against a graveyard trespasser. Who knows? And yeah, Thalia, I don't have to talk much about. Adeline and Hamlet Vanguard are the big guns in this deck. I mean, those two just hit super hard, trying them out. And Sigarda on 4 is, yeah, you know, it's the only real human synergy card. I guess I have Katilda. Katilda and Sigarda are the human synergy cards in this deck. So, oh no, that's not true. Okay, never mind. We have 3 human synergy cards. We have this one too. We have these 3, and we're gonna evaluate each of them, because if it turns out that the human payoff is just not worth it, then we can just ditch that and, I don't know, play something, just play mono white perhaps, or, you know, like we don't, yeah. If those turn out to be bad, then it might be better to, I don't know, go for a soldier deck and see from there. Yeah, especially Hamlet Vanguard, I'm a little bit uncertain about if this card is good, because it needs other stuff to work well. If you don't have a 1-drop, you play a 2-drop, they kill it, you have a Hamlet Vanguard on turn 3, I mean, it's a freaking 1/1. That's really bad. So I usually don't like cards like this, but because we're the humans deck and we're playing green-white, and I know if I wouldn't play the card, some of you would already put it in the comment, why are you not playing Hamlet Vanguard? Come on, this card reads human tribe all over it. So here, 2 copies in the deck. Yeah. Mana base, 24 lands with 2 Eiganjo. We're playing lots of legends and 2 Mishra's Foundry. I would love to play more, but then Sigarda wouldn't be easy to cast. I also have these Meliras on turn 2, like these double blue, double white, so it's a bit difficult with the Foundry. Unfortunately, we don't have something like a fortified beachhead that a soldier has access to. A soldier has an amazing mana base for an aggro deck. It's quite outrageous, and honestly. But we do have, yeah, we have the Courtyard, I guess. And we have now Razorverge Thicket and Brushland. The last 2 sets really provided for this deck to be a thing, because again, with these aggressive decks, having early untapped dual lands is really important, and now you have 12 of them essentially. So yeah, makes it viable. Sideboard, we're looking at Valorous Stance, of course, protect our own stuff, kills Shield with the Apocalypse, that's the big one. It's just a card that's flexible against like a Grixis opponent, for example, where you usually don't want to have removal, but hey, this also works as protection. Brutal Cathar, you know, it's another creature you can protect with your Melira and Skrelv, take away the opposing creatures. It's a metagame call. Sometimes you want to have this in the main deck over like Anointed Peacekeeper. You can just swap them around if the metagame is very creature heavy. I like having the Cathar main and the Peacekeeper in the sideboard. But right now, I think Peacekeeper is just the way to go. One Planeswalker, a little bit of diversity, you know, so we don't get totally wrecked by sweepers. A couple of Fateful Absence, just clean removal. Extraction Specialist, really, really good in this deck, I believe. You have a lot of nice 2-drops you can get back. Yeah, just especially with Adversary in the late game, getting that back and then pumping it again, pumping your your entire team. With Katilda, you have a lot of mana. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And then we have Loran off the third path. Yeah, just it's a human. It destroys artifacts and enchantments. The card's just fantastic. One of the best cards out of Brothers War for the format. I guess one thing to consider is Wedding Announcement. I'm not playing it right now. Wedding Announcement is a bit slow. It doesn't synergize with Thalia. And I think the format is very like boom, boom, boom. But nonetheless, I mean, the post-board games against grindy decks could go in a way where Wedding Announcement is good. I right now have Extraction Specialist in that grindy slot, but that's something to observe as well. You could see that Wedding Announcement is the better card in that slot. Alright, enough said about the introduction of this deck. Let's jump into the game, shall we? Oh, look at that, none other than Crookies here. We have a great opening hand. Although double Katilda is not optimal, but hey, I'll take it. Deserted Beach. Aha, blue-white something. Okay, let's get in there for 2. Drop this Katilda down. Maybe Crookies is trying some blue-white control action. Make disappear. Syncopate. So depopulate, temporary lockdown. Temporary lockdown, I mean, Boseiju is really good against that card. No Shark Typhoons to worry about in this format. Let's go with Katilda again. I could also play my free one. Katilda is a bit awkward against... Yeah, but I mean, Katilda is only getting worse as the game proceeds. This is the type of card that's pretty bad against sweepers, because in itself, it wants you, it doesn't commit damage, and so it wants you to commit to the board, and then you commit into a sweeper, which is bad. Okay, well, I guess I'll just play Peacekeeper, check what's going on. I could slam Sigarda down, but I feel more comfortable checking what's up. I imagine this would be a Brutal Cathar. Would be pretty bad, huh? Okay, March, Eiganjo, Silver Scrutiny. This is a pretty good hand against what I have going on here. Ah, gosh, yeah. I name March, they're gonna just Memory Deluge into a sweeper. If I name Memory Deluge, they're just gonna march my Peacekeeper. Yeah, this is not good for me. I'm still gonna name Memory Deluge because I want them to march my Peacekeeper this turn. Yeah. Yep. Play draw seems really, really important in this format, doesn't it? I wonder what the play draw win percentages are. The trick is really to figure out, and this is a dissection from this deck in particular, but the trick is to figure out how to win on the draw. Like, because on the play you already have, like, you're doing fine. Just gotta have a plan when you're on the draw with these like mid-range decks, Grixis or whatever it may be. Yeah, I mean, I could just slam with the... I mean, at least Sigarda is okay against Depopulate because I get to draw a card. I could look for something here, right? Play a grindy game, but yeah, play against Delusion Scrutiny. It's nice to have this ability to grind a little bit in the late game, but in this particular instant, that does not sound like a good plan. Okay, Sigarda just switched sides. How not so nice of you. I could drop Thalia and then like activate Officer. I could play this, pump this to a 4-3, trade with the Sigarda. I'm never ever gonna win that game. Honestly, I'm not gonna win any of these games, I feel like. What can I find? Can I... Melira doesn't exile opposing creatures, does it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass with Officer. I don't know, like this game's probably lost. that Blue Sun's Twilight was the nail in the coffin. Wow, it's a powerful card. And for 7 mana, it's really damn powerful. It's quite nice against Fable. Okay, I'll take this, I guess. I assume you are going to cast Scrutiny for free here. I will... Yeah, this is just tough. If I play Adversary, I can attack with both. I'm gonna trade here, still cast Scrutiny. Yeah, I think this is the turn. It's not pretty, but I'm really hoping for just, I don't know. Lots of things have to go right. My chance of winning this game are very, very tiny. No sweeper, no removal for the adversary. Just a bunch of negates, please. So they can Eiganjo here, but at least they're not progressing with card draw. They do that. Yeah. I mean, I can still draw 2, I guess. Yeah, Sigarda reducing that is nice. Don't tell me a Warning Emperor. Okay, they don't. Good. I have a blue-white list in the chamber. Plays a lot of these cards too, but doesn't play this Twilight. Maybe I should play that. Maybe I should play that card more. The flexibility on this is cool. It's a bit clunky when you're on a draw. Your opponent goes like 2 draw, but you don't have that thing in hand. It doesn't really seem that good. Melira, huh? But then again, it's really nice against Fable. Stealing that goblin for 2 mana. I think Scatter Ray is better than Essence Scatter because Reckoner Bankbuster is so huge in the format. But Scatter Ray wouldn't have been good here, would it have been, huh? Just 3 negates in hand, please. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. Maybe it's a sweeper. It is. Yeah. Alright. GG. White Sun's Twilight. Yeah, I mean, this 7 mana card, I'm also a little bit skeptical about it. Yes, if you get to that point, it's quite good. Like, really, really good, right? It's a really strong 7 mana card, but everything below that? You know, I just imagine myself playing with blue-white. I play against Grixis, and they just efficiency me out, and I have these 7 mana card. Like, gosh, I wish I had to depopulate, you know, so I don't die. I mean, if you curve out perfectly, you are on the play, you have removal, and then you also hit your land drops, and then you cast a 7-drop. everything's fine. But you can't always consider the games where everything goes well anyways. Okay, let's bring in Ajani. Katilda is not very good here. Sigarda is a bit clunky. Extraction Specialist. There's a lot of exiling and stealing. Essence Scatter, I guess. Loran is maybe good if there's lockdown in our way. Hamlet Vanguard is also not that great. Could play Stance. Brutal Cathar can steal the creature back that they stole from us, and then when Brutal Cathar dies, we get the creature back again. Extraction Specialist. Yeah, this matchup seems a little difficult, at least after that first game. Ooh, I don't know. Like this, I just also don't know what the list is doing exactly. Extraction Specialist doesn't seem all that great here. Hamlet Vanguard is also questionable. I'll just try to be proactive on the play here. And then on the draw, I might bring in some Brutal Cathars. I don't know. It's just always awkward to try to answer like their 7 drops or whatever. Although, I just don't know how many they play. Like, how many of the Twilights. I just have no clue. I'm just guessing in the dark on what I want to prepare myself against, and in that case, often better to just be proactive. I really do want to jam, but then again, I already saw Essence Scatter and whatever. You only live once, right? Okay, that worked. Nah, what do you got? This is how it feels to play against me. Experimental Augury. So you're saying you're playing Planeswalkers, because otherwise you would play Impulse. I could activate my Recruitment Officer, I could jam. Jam, jam, jam! I like the idea of jamming. You have a counterspell? And a March of Otherworldly Light. Or some sort of 1-drop. Yeah, I mean, against, I don't know, like Mishra's Foundry, yeah. Couldn't really activate Mishra's Foundry there. Oh, that was a good draw. Okay, well, now you 2 answers. I mean, 1 Wandering Emperor is enough. Alright, GG. GG. On the play. Nice. Mm-hmm. Rod Priest, okay. What do you want to trade? Vanguard looks pretty bonkers here. With triple 1-drop start. Yeah. To be fair, this is not a human. Never mind, it's just a 5/5. Huh. Black, green. Basic start. That's a very unusual side. I assume my opponent's not playing any, like not playing 3 colors, and it's just a 2-color deck. So usually most decks these days play like just a couple basics if they're 3-colored, like 1 or 2. Okay, we're playing against the budget deck. At 90% mythic, huh? Human? Actually, I'm gonna name Angel, because if I draw Mishra's Foundry, I will be... If I name this on human, I can't cast the Angel. Alright, let's play this first and jam. If they want to trade Siphoner for my officer, I think that's legit. That's okay. That is okay by me. Played a lot of Phyrexia Limited while I was a little sick, so Pestilence Siphoner is a common sight. I played so much Sealed. Anyways. Yeah, there is a Sealed Arena qualifier coming up, so it's good to be prepared for that. And I think the Arena Open is also going to be Phyrexia, or will be one sealed. It's going to be at the beginning of March. Okay, we win. I think Peacekeeper is not that good here. Thalia probably not either. No, wait, Cathar. This Fateful Absence, perhaps. Loran, Extraction Specialist, Peacekeeper. Hamlet Vanguard. Thalia. Just cut another one for Absence. I don't even know what's going on. Do I even want to kill the opposing creatures? Do I just want to enact my own game plan because it's so much more powerful than theirs? I assume they have the proliferating 3-mana 4/4. That's a card we should get rid of. Valorous Stance would have done the trick against that one, though. Could have brought in Valorous Stance. I have no idea again what's going on, so it's a little bit difficult to sideboard. Yeah, why not? I mean, this Absence would have been a second Thalia, so happy I have an Absence instead of a second Thalia. Jungle Hollow. Okay, how did you even get into Mythic? Finn the Fangbearer is a Kaldheim card. That would have been sweet. Now, with Death Touching, blah blah blah, and, you know, poison shenanigans. But it is not legal anymore. So I can kill this and prevent me from getting a poison. I'll just curve out. I don't think it's that important. I don't know what's going on. Like, what corrupted cards they have. Maybe they have the Anointed Affliction, but that one is already good against my deck. The 2-mana Smother that exiles. Already hits everything besides Sigarda. What else do they have? They have the make free freeze and flashback with free freeze. So I might want to prevent myself from getting up to 3 poison counters. But for now, I'll deploy my Thalia. There he is, the bloated contaminator. Skrelv. So do I want an Absence or do I want a Cathar? Cathar is just higher upside, doesn't it? They don't have a removal, it's just so much better. And if they have removal, I have the absence on the next turn. John and Ika, you got me. That's all fine. I mean, that's the advantage. If you look back at that match against Blue-White, that's the advantage of playing soldiers. You get spell pierce. But I mean, who's playing Blue-White these days? Blue-White is a hit or miss deck. Blue-White can be built in various ways. It can be built to beat the aggressive decks pretty easily with all the great sweepers that you have access to. Oh, interesting. That card is annoying. Huh. Okay. In that case, I'll just play Sigarda and pass. I mean, I'm at 17, they're at 11. If they start attacking with this Obliterator, I'm just gonna attack them back for a bazillion. I have Skrelv to protect my Sigarda. These 1/1 flyers are embarrassing. It's just Phyrexia all will be one block constructed deck. Okay. Sigarda. Whenever Sigarda attacks with control 3 or more creatures with different powers, I can take a human out of my top 5. Oh, hi. Well, Adeline, a little dangerous because the 1/1 has to attack, and it's going to attack an Obliterator. I could give the 1/1 unblockable, but I want to keep that Skrelv up. I will just play it slow for now. I have Skrelv to protect my Sigarda. Ooh, Katilda. Katilda. Oh, Intrepid Adversary is also pretty bonkers. Yeah, I guess I'll take that one. It says trample too. Just in case you didn't know. I would like to pay. Okay. Okay, they've had enough. On the draw here, yeah, this seems decent. Blackleaf Cliffs, alright, what do you got? Duress? Yeah, you're trying to metagame against all these go big decks. Try to metagame against mono white. Nonsense. Ah, beautiful. Blood monster, yeah. Always the same, isn't it, with you guys? I would like to play Thalia. Magic together, and when you're on the draw, win those die rolls, friends. Win those die rolls. A whole different world. Or have a plan when you're on the draw. Cut down is a great card when you're on the draw. Make disappear can be good when on the draw. Usually pretty good when on the draw, yeah. Depends. Make disappear can also be terrible on the draw when your opponent just played a Dragon and Bankbuster on their turn 2. Skrelv down. I could give protection. But that only really protects me against the sorcery, which I don't think they're playing. There's an instant they can always kill my Thalia. And guys, when you're on the draw and you also miss a land drop, not good. Magic Gathering. I'm playing 24 lands. It just happens. Brotherhoods end me. Okay. Wow, what the heck? Okay, let's get in there. And then play peasy, peasy, bring some peace. Gosh. My Sigarda, it's uncastable. We need 2 more lands to cast Sigarda here. Oh, it's Junt. Junt clunking around. Hehe, Thalia's doing some work. Thalia's gonna die, unfortunately. So, what do I want to shut off? I mean, Bankbuster I don't really care that much about. Fable, I guess. Yeah. They don't have the green yet, so I'm not playing around the green cards. And if they draw green, I guess they can kill my Peacekeeper with the Unleash. I still hit them for 4. So it's fine. A little bit more annoying would be if they go Cankerbloom plus Bankbuster, because then they have a good blocker. It's not even that true. I have Hope for the Initiated play. I can just blow up the Bankbuster. It gains another counter. Alright. They should not discard lands. They should discard Bankbuster here. Jesus Christ. How greedy can you be? Okay, looks like they drew Go for the Throat. If I play my adversary, they're gonna take a bazillion damage. Yeah, sure. Like if they go for the Throat adversary. Which they kind of have to. I mean, actually, if they could kill Peacekeeper, which they need to kill Peacekeeper here, I think. And then they have to hope to draw, yeah, hope to draw an untapped green to kill the adversary, or some sort of removal. But this is still, yeah, they're just dead because I have the Mishra's Foundry. Yeah, that's also GG. More than GG. Okay. Well, the rest, yeah. The rest not that good against the human stack. That's the good old rock, paper, scissors, huh? Their mid-range deck that tries to beat the go bigger decks by playing some duresses and stuff, cutting all the cut downs. And they get got by my deck here. Anointed Peacekeeper is a card that's a bit worse on the draw. Brutal Cathar is nice against Fable on the draw. Right, they go Fable, you go Brutal. Loran is also good. I'm gonna bring in all the Lorans. I think I'm gonna cut these, bring in Extractions and Loran. Let's get the grind going. And then Valorous Stance for our very, very best friend, Shieldred the Apocalypse. Sigarda is a bit of a clunker. Do it like this. Sweepers kind of get me. Could cut Katilda. Protect myself more against sweepers, but play some of these bigger creatures. But is this Junt deck with Cankerblooms in the main deck really running Brotherhood's End? I will assume not. I will assume not. Am I low on removal? No Brutals. They play Fable on 2. Just ban this freaking Fable. It is annoying. It's not only annoying, it's too good. It's too good. It's obviously too good for this format. Would shake things up a little bit. We had it for a year now. Aww. No the rest this time? Da, da, da. Katilda. Bankbuster. Melira. If I play Katilda, I can theoretically play both these. I think in this curve out, I just want to go with Melira. One drop, Melira, Adeline. Whew, what a mulligan to 5. All the pain in the world here. No, you got a blocker now. What do I do? Yeah, okay. Well, I need a Loran. Loran off the top. Okay, that could be a nice setup. If I go Katilda into Adeline. Is that the play? I think so, yeah. What a crazy good mulligan to 5 here. Look at this. Look at this. And now I have like a ton of mana. Can even pump my team already. I can also just play Adversary, and I have Melira in play to protect things, but I guess they have a Harvester here to kill the Katilda. But then they need another creature to crew this Bankbuster. Yeah, I mean, I'm on a mulligan to 5. I gotta hope they don't have the craziest hand here with like multiple go for the throats or something. I could protect my Katilda. I think not. I think Katilda can go. Adeline is my trump card. It's my I have all eggs in one basket. And I keep the Melira around. Oh yeah, you can do that, sure. Okay, untapped land, please, off the top. Untapped land would be so good. Yes. Human. Okay, the question is, do I attack a Recruitment Officer? I could also just attack with Adeline. So they can crew Bankbuster, block Officer, eat it. And I take 11. No, they take 12. If they do that. 12 damage, go to 4. Then they... I think it's fine. Yeah, honestly. Sideways, let's go. Get in there. Get in there, team. What you gonna do? Block my Melira? Sure. Adeline is so beyond unreasonable. And I think Hamlet, what's the card called? Hamlet Veteran or whatever? You just play for Adeline. Like, the Adeline is also legendary. Doesn't matter, because if it sits on the battlefield, you just win the game. So I have 2 must-kill threats now. If you play land, have go for the throat, you're in this. If you activate blood tokens to put Cankerbloom in your graveyard, you're not in this. Pretty sure it's a Tiva deck. I also have a Tiva deck lined up. John Tiva, they have 1 go for the throat. It's not enough! We're on the play, let's go. Sure. This is a pretty dangerous combination against anyone who's trying to do combo shenanigans. Am I missing any card? Is there something like Containment Priest or something in this format that like seriously messes with the opponent? Redane is not with us anymore, right? Would be really good. So yeah, something like that. Is there anything else? Probably, maybe, I don't know. Just write in suggestions. Okay, jumped again. Jumped again. Well, Thalia goes biting the dust. But because I'm on a play here, I don't mind so much. Do I want to put this on Angel? I mean, technically, Sigarda is the one card I can't cast right now. And do I need triple? I mean, yeah, I think it's fine to put this on Angel, actually. Got a plan for the future. Yes, I don't have Sigarda in my hand. Oh, they have a Fable, which they're pretty reliant on with all those lands. Snap it off. Peacekeeper is nice on the play. But on the draw? Wouldn't have been so good here, huh? Second Harvester is sick. Harvester. Harvester is the card that is so flexible, right? It's decent against the go bigger decks because you just have a body that beats down. But it is also very nice against the aggressive decks. Against Thalia, it's so good. And then just Fable plus Harvester. I mean, game 1, I just lose against that combination. I really don't have interaction for that, right? At least in this version. If they have Harvester plus Fable online, GG. So you gotta kill him before that happens. Cycle some bloods, yeah. I'm gonna kill my 4-drop here, which is rather annoying. But then I'm hoping that my second adversary will stick. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could also play Officer. I think this is... And then just do this next turn for even more, but I think I gotta go on the board here. And I have Recruitment Officer to pump my mana into. I have the Foundry to pump my mana into. Empty my hand first, get onto the board, put pressure on. We've been on a play here. We didn't have a 1-drop. If we had a 1-drop this game, that probably would be a, like, 4 life. Just, it's a funny thing, right? Curving out makes everything different. Like, if I had a 1-drop this game, they'd be at 4. Yeah. It is how it is. Magic is a game of variance. You gotta play the deck that has the least, the highest amount of win percentage, whatever the variance may be. And you gotta account for the scenarios where you don't have perfect curve outs, of course. I mean, that's always why I didn't always. But yeah, in the beginning when I started playing Magic, I disliked that about aggressive decks, that you don't have a good curve, you just lose. I'll take the damage. Okay, it looks like it's just sitting on removal for my friendly adversary. Yeah, I'll just get in there. Maybe they have Unleash and they're waiting for me to activate this Foundry, but I'm gonna activate my Officer instead. Yeah. You're not getting a 2-for-1 today. Let's tab you, you, and you. Katilda, sure. Better than nothing. And I guess what I also don't like about playing aggressive decks is this kind of situation where you're like, here, this is what I got. Now it's your turn to whatever, interact. It's like I'm just sitting here. Just like waiting. Okay, do you have it? Or do you not have it? It's just not as fun. You know, I've played aggressive decks in the past, I've been successful with them. But I do like the decks where you... if I could, I'd rather play a deck with a lot more, you know, agency. But I guess that's what a lot of people feel, right? It's like playing aggressive decks can sometimes just feel like playing the slot machine a little bit. It's like, oh, do I have the nice curve? Am I on the play? Yay, let's go. Okay, that is GG. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, that is so GG. That's Harvester copied with Kiki. Ooh, yeah, that is bye-bye game. I'm at 8. They at 8, I mean. Wait, what? What did you just do? You didn't copy your Harvester? What? What? You didn't just free kill one of my creatures? Why? Do you have another one? You just use that one? You can activate your Kiki. Hello, Tiva has a static ability. Yeah. They realized it. They realized it. That's not the top deck I needed. Okay. Tiva, yeah. Base, they just go to 4, right? They don't even care. I guess I'll send the Foundry here. I don't even know. Yeah, but Harvester and Tiva, that's pretty good against a creature deck, I must say. And Fable, I mean, that's a combination of cards. Tiva, Fable, Harvester. Never ever beating that with any creature deck if I don't kill those things. It's funny, huh? This Junt list looks very similar to the one I wanted to try. I wouldn't play this card though. This just isn't really... Yeah, I get it synergizes with my Tiva. It makes multiple permanents. It does interact with the graveyard as well, but it's so slow at interacting with the graveyard. I would rather play Scrap Gorger, and you can't play too many 2-drops anyways. Anyways, you're gonna see my Tiva list sooner or later. Gotta wait a little bit more. Hamlet Vanguard. Again, humans. Well, let's get you out of there. Okay. What now? To activate Foundry, then you're just gonna block the Goblin Shaman. I think I'll just attack with these 2 friends. Actually, I can kill the Kiki right now with the Hopeful. Hehe. It's a little bit of a combo. I can just remove counters from the Vanguard. Am I actually in this? What's going on in their hand? So it's just a bunch of go for the throat. They didn't make any land drops. They didn't cycle blood tokens. Yeah, I don't know if I'm in this. Probably not. Yeah, Leash is not very good against me. Good old 5-mana kill spell. Training will happen though. You should have done that in response to the Vanguard. Then the Vanguard also would have been smaller. But hey, what do I know? I know that I'm just gonna get rid of this Kiki, I guess. Move 2 here. Okay. Vanguard was fantastic there, in conjunction with the Hopeful Initiate. So what was actually the good card there? Was it Hopeful Initiate or was it Vanguard? Both of them together! That's called synergy! I can't believe I'm still in this. They had a Fable, and the Harvester and Tiva. How am I still in this? No, come on. It's not fair. This card should be banned. It's too good for this format. It's not fair. Actually, I'm not looking that bad, am I? So now they kind of have to double block, and the Eiganjo is going to do some very good things for me. They block the Foundry, I guess. Double block the Hopeful. Go to 1. They're left with no board against 2 creatures. Been in worse situations in my life. I'm actually winning this. Shieldred would be not enough. Too many Unleash. You don't need Unleash as much when you already have Cankerbloom in your deck. Just a little bit of a deck building advice. You could play cheaper removal. It's just all a metagame call, ultimately. Like, what am I to say? Like, aggro is not really a thing. Though I have played against mono red and soldiers lately, a decent amount. It's just all, just so hard to tell. It's just everything's like 10% or whatever, or 5%. Rock, paper, scissory. To be fair, as long as your 75 has aggro in mind, you're good, right? Oh my god, it plays so many Unleash in the main deck. I wouldn't do that. Unleash is... Oh, yeah, it's a powerful effect, but that's a bit too many for my taste. Anyways, as long as you... Oh, they also have Cut Down in the deck. It's not good right now. Yeah, as long as you just keep in mind, if you have 4 Cut Downs in the sideboard, it's fine to put all the Unleash in the main deck, I guess. So it's, yeah. That's the main part. Like, have a good 75 that's prepared for everything, sort of. Then you're okay. Tiva, too late to the party. I mean, my opponent would easily win this game if they had one more turn, but they don't. Imagine they had Kiki here again. Jesus Christ. Maybe the teaching is fine? They're not playing Scrap Gorge, I assume. Teachings are it mills cards, which finds Harvester, which ultimately makes Tiva better. I'll think about it. Okay, yeah, John. This matchup seems ultra difficult, I must say. Extraction Specialist, get in here. Yeah, Loran, get in here. This matchup seems no fun. Blood Type plus Tiva and a bunch of cut downs also here, apparently. This is gonna be difficult. I don't know how I won that, but I did. I don't know how, but yeah, you can assume that's gonna be easy. Maybe Ajani? Yeah, it seems like they're not playing Invoke. But then Ajani can just be attacked by all the creatures. Cut a Sigarda, cut a Hamlet. I have a lot of free drops. Maybe I play Brutal Cathar. Just to kill that Goblin token on the draw. Valorous Stance. I don't know, maybe they have Shieldred too, alright. Gotta account for it. A little bit at least. Tough. Tough. Could cut an Adversary, I guess. That card is a bit weak here. It's like a clunky card that kind of dies to everything. Yeah, we'll cut Katilda. Add more removal. What do I start with? It's just gotta be Skrelv right now. Skrelv makes Brutal Cathar a bit better. Melira makes Brutal Cathar also better as a removal spell. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the... like, before, if you just put Brutal Cathar in your mono-white aggro deck, it just dies to every removal. But now that you have these protection things, makes it better. Cut down. I wonder if it's correct to attack for 1 there. Maybe they're gonna not use the cut down. They take 1 damage. Ooh. Yeah.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win. I've always hated crowds.
I could have prepared myself against that with double Recruitment Officer. Okay. Probably discard Eiganjo. So might need the Boseiju to kill the Fable. Oh, Extraction Specialist. What a wonderful draw here. First things first, get rid of this Goblin.
Knew this was a waste of time.
I mean, you're really lacking some powerful 2-drops to make this extra special. Luminac Aspirant, Thalia's Lieutenant come to mind, don't they? What the heck? Why is Unlicensed Curse in your deck? Wait a minute, what am I missing? Wild? Prepared for the Extraction Specialist, I guess. I'd rather commit a real card that does something, like, I don't know, than try to maneuver around the Extraction Specialist. But what do I know? She is in the deck. I'll pass the turn then. Yeah, I mean, I have this Brutal Cathar, hoping that's enough to, I don't know, somehow win me this game. I kind of need to play 2 spells this turn to flip the Brutal, so I'm gonna take the Skrelv, even though I would love to have the... In hindsight, it's 2020. Now I would have taken the Extraction Specialist, drawing the 1-drop, but I didn't know that. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep the Boseiju in my hand, I believe. Yeah. Okay, what do you got? Okay, they don't have the removal. Good. So this was the window they had to kill the Cathar. Now I have Melira. I'm still in a lot of trouble against various things, but yeah. We're trying our best here. Like Blood Type Harvester, for example, would be pretty bad for me. Get rid of you. I have something to say about that. Works, okay. Interesting. You crew that up. I guess it's free. Sure. That's free to do. If I get into my turn, I have Skrelv. Okay. It's a good sign, I'd say. Okay. They found another removal. They drew that with the I mean, they had 2 draw steps, I guess. Alright, GG. Copying the Bankbuster right now doesn't do a whole lot. They can copy it in my... I don't know, whatever they want to do. I'm not gonna judge them, blah blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna just chip this one. I don't need to play this out. Let's find ourselves more removal spells, I guess. Yeah, I mean, theoretically you could say, oh, this was a bit of a preemptive concession, but... My opponent has Kiki going. I guess they don't have Kiki going. Fine. I could have played that one out. I could have played a couple more turns. Yeah, I'll take it. Actually, damage output. It's just gotta be better to play Skrelv. Will always make their removal target Skrelv first, which is just what I want. Thalia. Nice. Get in there. I think this is actually a game where I'm just gonna play this as a free one. Oh well, my opponent. Adversary is fragile anyways. They have to kill the Skrelv first. And then they maybe have one more kill spell for Thalia, and then we attack for 5. Then we play Extraction Specialist, get the Thalia back, and at that point, we're looking pretty good. Never mind. That card completely beats me. Yeah. First strike Death Touch. Let's not ever face that in combat. Okay. Maybe this is a bad matchup. My opponent's prepared. Glissa Sunslayer is not a card I can beat on combat. So I have to give things unblockable, but at that point, I don't have protection up anymore. So yeah, we're just playing the long game now. And playing the long game with Recruitment Officer against Junt? No, that usually does not go well for the human stack. Yeah, down goes the Skrelv. Glissa Sun. Hey, this card's insane. if it sticks against any combat-oriented deck. Just a wall. Yeah, you're not getting through. No. And Tiva. Yep. Okay, yeah, this Junt deck looks like the biggest pain I could ever play against with a creature deck like this. This is really a bane. This is a targeted white hate card, I'd say. Because white aggressive decks lean on Valorous Stance, Destroy Evil, those type of effects, right? This is like I have Brutal Cathar, I guess, to get it out of the way, but you know, like Brutal Cathar just dies to the other stuff. So I'll take that. So I have an attack on the Tiva with my Thalia. It's not pretty. Loran. Yeah, it doesn't do anything right now. Maybe my stalk off. What is this? Yeah, jump there. Okay, fine. Seems fine. I'm gonna trade. Whoa. Have they misread the card? Okay, that's one way to get rid of the wall. Yeah, this card is in the graveyard now, which I'm very happy about. There's another one coming. Just second Glisser. What? You want to untap it, huh? Now you just gave me the choice of what to trade that thing with. You just have a sweeper, I guess. That would make sense. Not... Yeah, that was not the best play, I think. They could have done things differently there, but okay.
There's that second wind.
I can't believe this. I got rid of the Glisser? Go for the throat, yeah. Yeah, I think I gotta do this.
This was an unlikely outcome.
Wish I could have killed the Fable. But if I kill the Fable this turn, then the Tiva won't die. They'll kill another creature of mine. Maybe I should have killed the Fable though. Maybe I should have just let my adversary. Ah, gosh! Ah, yeah, okay, fine. I played this wrong. I mean, everything I did went bullshit. They did have a bunch of lands in hand that they needed to discard. So in case they they already have a decent hand. Ah, they have a Fable. Oh my god, I hate my life. Sorry, Shieldred. Yeah, okay. I should have just let my guy die and grind. Try to grind. So now I can't grind against the Shieldred. I just die against the Shieldred. Ugh, yeah. Okay, fine. Fine. I guess I don't technically die. Let's see. I'll get another adversary. I'll pump it up. Extraction Specialist is looking juicy right now. Okay, fine. Maybe we're just fine here. Another extract. Like, if they kill an adversary, I just have another Extraction Specialist. Maybe things work out my way. Fable. They have another removal spell as well. Harvester. Okay. Okay. I think I have a plan. I'm gonna hope to draw another land next turn. And then but because what will happen here is they will play Harvester and they will use the Harvester. Just let me human and kill one of my adversaries. And then if you draw a land, we can get the adversary back, give everything 2/2. And if they don't have any removal left, we might have a shot. Yeah, but this game would have been a lot easier. Yeah, probably would have been easier if I would have had not played my Valorous Stance to give my creature protection. It was good because it got rid of the Go for the Throat and the Tiva, right? It was sort of a 2-for-1. That's why I wanted to do it. That indestructible on the guy removed the Go for the Throat from the equation and removed the Tiva from the equation. But the Tiva wasn't that important because I had like extraction specialists in my hand to grind. What's more important is something like a Shieldred. I didn't quite see that. I also had a Loran already, so yeah. I probably would have lost this game anyways, but still, that was a misplay, I think. In a different situation, when I'm more desperate and I don't have more grind in my hand, I need to Valorous Stance there. But because I had all these things, I think it was... The way I did it was good. I mean, this is an absolute nightmare matchup. Like, that I'm even in this is already really, really cool. Drew the land. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't play the land first. Oh no, Anna, why? Oh, did I just do that? Oh, I was like so... I was just... For 1 second I was unfocused. God. That truly sucks. Sorry guys, you have to witness this. Did everything as planned and just didn't think... I hate it. I hate it. Now they can just trade distraction specialist for the Bankbuster. Oh god, that's so bad. Ah, whatever. Emotions. Ah. Yeah, to be fair, we were playing the Nightmare matchup, but it doesn't help that I'm making judgment calls and now a mistake. Just a clear punt that are not helping. To be fair, it's cool to see that we're still in this game. My opponent had an outrageous draw. They threw away their Glisser, to be fair, pretty easily, which was weird. Yeah. I think my opponent could have easily won this game by now already, especially if they would have let the Glisser stay alive. Trading it for the Thalia was... I think they made a mistake. I think they didn't Because they also niced me when they blocked. Yeah, anyways. Doesn't change the fact that I just majorly effed up. Magic is a... whatever. By the way, I'm always going to be emotional about things. Like I'm not the type of player who's just stone cold at everything, and especially now, like with you, I'm just gonna show you how I feel and think about things. If you want to have someone different that is stone cold, then go somewhere else. I mean, technically speaking, if you are a professional pro, you're supposed to be that, right? Like that stone cold person. But like in this setting, while I'm recording videos and stuff, I don't think I want to assume that role. It's just easier for me to not suppress my emotions. And yeah, I know it's not perfect or whatever, and it's just human nature, I guess. But it's the way I am, and I'm no need to hide it, honestly. And yeah, I'm gonna click concede here. That was Green-White Humans. It's more of a brew than a tier 1 deck, I'd say. I think it's pretty decent for a brew. You're gonna struggle against Grixis midrange and against like a giant opponent with Glissas, Tivas, and all that. If they have a bunch of removal and are prepared, but it's not unwinnable either. Especially if game 1 they play like a bunch of Unleashed Infernos in the main deck, which are terrible here. You can perhaps beat them in game 1, and then you just gotta steal one of the post-board games. And yeah, what you're really preying on is, of course, the go bigger decks, the slow decks, Invoke Justice nonsense, anybody who Cruelty of Gigs, comboing, that don't have much removal, that play these clunky spells, a Truxa, 5-color, bunch of tap lands, that's usually where you want to be. Other aggressive decks, I mean, depends on what exactly they have, but with a deck like this, with Intrepid Adversary, pumping up your entire team and stuff, like you can go bigger over other aggressive decks with this version, so you should be fine there. The soldier matchup, yeah, I don't know. Guessing in the dark. Anyways, okay, sideboard bug. But yeah, that is Green-White Humans. If you want to play some aggressive things, if you like humans, go for it. Try it out yourself. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching as always, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.